For 10 years, High Noon has helped people break free from secrets and shame to live a life without shadows.
The purpose of this tour is really to bring this message of absolute sex to the world that true parents gave us, that our sexual organs are sacred, they're holy, and they are meant to be reserved only for the marriage blessing. And our sexual energy too. We live in a society that is where sex is everywhere. It's being marketed, sold on the internet, and everywhere we go. And so it's a very combative environment for us to grow up in and to stay true to our ideals.
We want to give blessed families, single or couple, hope of intimacy, hope of clarity on the sexual organ and sex, which is God given to humankind.
Now, the light reaches the Philippines, empowering radiant blessed families to grow in honesty, intimacy, and joy. This is the High Noon World Tour 10-year anniversary. Welcome to Life Without Shadows.
So let's see if you are ready. Whenever I say hi, you will say noon. Aju? Hi! Hi! What if I say hi? Yeah. What if I say hi? Hi! 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 Yeah! Let's give a round of applause to everyone! Mabuhay and welcome to the Philippines. My deepest gratitude to the High Noon team for their choosing the Philippines as one of their stopover in this world tour and also celebrating the 10th year anniversary of the High Noon. To Uncle David and the rest of the team of the High Noon, I would like to express my deepest gratitude. Thank you so much for the investment of educating our younger members, the parents of our members here in the Philippines, that we get to understand what it is to live in the principle according to true parents' teaching and according to the principle of High Noon. Maraming salamat po, and in behalf of all the members and leaders here in the Philippines, thank you High Noon, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are unaware of how hypersexualized culture that we see everywhere around us, but seldom do people talk about it and talk about specifically how much it impacts us and our couples and our families and our society. And so I think it's urgent because we are going down a very dark trend in our culture, especially with media, online media. And if no one talks about it, then a lot of people are just lost, especially young folks. And that's the reality we're in now. People are just lost. People don't know how to have integrity with their online usage of the internet. When I say integrity, I mean like your values and what you believe, the person you want to be, and your actions are the same. And that lack of integrity is what is causing a lot of people to feel a lot of shame and remorse and guilt about their behavior. So it's just, we have to talk about that.
Yeah, we were blessed 2020, but we've been together for a year.
We were matched 2017, got blessed 2020, and started family this 2024.
Yeah.
As a couple, I think this is necessary for us to be educated about sex education, and especially we just started a family right now.
As a couple, transparency is very important, and just like the lecture said, if you have a shadow, you will live your life with much regrets. That's why it's very important to be honest and transparent as a couple, so that when we live our life as a family, we will have no regrets, and we are living a life centered on true parents that is very transparent. Yeah.
In this age or in this level of life, it is very important that transparency and also honesty about everything in the past. And then, yeah, you will know more about each other, what she needs and what I need. And from that, we can deepen our relationship as a couple. And we can build a family with honesty and courage.
Hi, I'm Pyonghwa Chunjin Biame. I am 17 years old and I'm from Antipolo City. I heard about High Noon from my mom. She actually recommended me to come join the seminar last week. One takeaway that I've learned from the lectures is having yourself move forward to achieve your ideal self, because if you wallow in your pain and suffering, you won't be able to move forward, and you won't be able to, just like what was mentioned earlier, that you need to leave your previous house, you need to empty your previous house to be called as a new person. So I think that's my key takeaway from the lectures that I've heard earlier. I would really like to thank High Noon for this opportunity to grow and learn about different strategies to overcome temptations and to avoid solidarity. I would also like to thank my mom for recommending me to join the lectures, and I hope that more youth and more blessed children will hear about this program and will be able to join. That's all. Thank you.
I'm Yongsa. I'm a participant from General Santos City, and I'm 24 years old. Actually, I first heard about High Noon way back 2020. So during that time, I was looking for podcasts, and then I was able to come across this podcast. So I got curious about High Noon, and then that's when I started listening to their episodes. So it was really inspiring, and at the same time, it helped me really understand more about sexuality, absolute sex, and because also that time there's a lot of content online, and we all know that during those moments, most of us were alone in our rooms. So that really helped me really to cope up with the situation during that time. So I was really thankful that I was able to really meet.
그가 우리를 향해 걸으신다. 자랑스런 백성들아, 새 옷을 입고 기뻐하라. 그가 우리에게 평화를 주신다. 주의 사랑에 감격하여 모두 하나님을 사랑하자. 구름 넘어 봄비처럼 오신 평강의 왕, 바르고 풍성한 당신의 나라를 이루시네. 백성들아 모두 하나님을 사랑하자.
So we would like to create more community outside of our community. In that way, we can really affect others and really be able to, eventually be able to discuss these matters in a very accepting space.
Yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful to be part of the celebration of the 10 years anniversary of the High Noon, especially here in Philippines. As currently, as we are already couples, and for me, this is also my first time to attend this kind of gathering, not only as individual, but as also as community of family, especially blessed families who also understand the principle. And for me, it's also a nice reunion and gathering of the family.
I never told this to anyone. Many people may see me very strong and seemingly strong, but I have a very broken childhood that makes me become enthusiastic when I first heard about this. And I really wanted to help many young lions and protect them in a way and my capability. And I'm just very fortunate this time that I am assigned as regional leader. So yeah, in as much as I could, I really wanted to encourage parents like me to really send their children. And it's very unfortunate that I currently send few because our resources is not sufficient. But yeah, that is the very motivation why I am enthusiastic to this program.
You know, I've been with High Noon for 9 years, and I think birthdays are important to remember the passing of time. So you look back and be like, where have we been? What have we done? And High Noon turning 10 is unbelievable, because in the beginning it was nothing. It was just a website and nobody knew about us. Nobody was talking about sexuality in our whole movement. And then now to be traveling the world and having so many communities open up is really unbelievable. And to have this event in the Philippines is very special, because this is our first event of a world tour. And it's significant. Philippines have been a little bit difficult to break through, but Ravi's done such a great job. And to see this event there's so many, I would say, young people, but there's also parents, there's people of different ages, but everybody's so open. And we've been seeing people crying here and there, a lot of people smiling. And today is the second day, and I really think that people are going to really open up their minds as to what life could be like. So we wanted this to be a celebration of the past 10 years, but also to really give a lot of important content to help people have an amazing next 10 years. So there's a lot of single people. In 10 years, they're going to have kids. We want to make sure that they do it together with Heavenly Parent and to have a great experience in the blessing. So far it's been amazing. And the spirit here is great. The music is so good. Everybody's really bright-spirited. It's been wonderful.
I would like to say thank you to the High Noon core staff, the international team. First is for Uncle Dave and Aunt Mitsue. You are so generous, and you offered so much of your resources in order for this community to make a change and make connection to everyone. As the team said, that we have to fight the isolation, and for this world tour, starting from Philippines, going to South America and Brazil, I hope this movement will make an impact to every woman, every man of our church. And I hope you will be blessed. And for the Andrew, Benji, and all of the staff that will go to the workshops, and bless you. For the participants, I would like to say thank you po sa pagpunta. This workshop is not only for us, but it's for the whole community to have an opportunity to find your true self, to find your connection, with your brothers and sisters, with your parents, and with your fellow mentors and leaders. So that's for you. And for this, in order to last, is we have to connect. We have a lot of resources and programs that you can reach out, join to our core and Ascend. And if you really want to know more about us, you can message me personally, and you can message all of our staff in order for you to get started to live in a life without shadows. Because at the end of the day, you are loved by Heavenly Parent. But if we don't work on our shadows, it's really hard to see the light. So please join and continue to show up in our communities. And we hope you a blessed life after this workshop, because it will not end. Our life is a workshop. We learn every day. So keep in touch and have a great day. Bye-bye.
사랑해 3, 2, 1 사랑해. Let's have a video. Let's say Hainun World Tour 10-year anniversary. 3, 2, 1